Put the chocolate in the box and welcome me to World Series game. Sorry if that's cringe. And Wave will be in, guys, and and Mother Flare should be in as well in a little bit. And I don't know about Beard Flare. Alrighty guys, I'm going to send the link here and then we will get it started. And I'm going to keep this as the exact same thumbnail throughout the entire live stream, but when my limit resets at 12:20 a.m. I'm going to make it look less AI, so yeah. And let me know if y'all think I need to talk a bit louder, because I do have my fan on, so yeah. And whenever I say 7 innings, I don't mean from the 1st to the 7th inning. I just mean from the 3rd to the 9th inning, because, oh dear. I mean, from the 3rd to the 9th, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th. So yeah, this is on GOAT difficulty, the highest difficulty in the game. MLB has showed 26. So yeah, I just felt like I should go ahead and get that out of the way. And I'm going to be a neutral announcer. And this will be the finale of my Year of the New Legends. This World Series will be the, not this game, but this entire World Series will be the finale of my Year of the New Legends. So yeah, as the Cardinals, oh wait, I'll reveal that later. Anyway, hi guys, this is Sports Flare Live, and I'm going to be doing the finale of my Year of the New Legends, which is going to be this World Series, as a neutral announcer. 7 innings from the 3rd to the 9th between the Detroit Tigers, who are returning from my MLB Show 23 Legends World Series, as they are, I guess you could argue, the defending champs, even though it's a different game, and who went 91 and 71, and the Cardinals, who went 81 and 81. So yeah, let's get this started. Hopefully it is not cut out. We're here at Tiger Stadium as Scott Rowland leads things off, and I did, before this first pitch gets thrown, I did bunt with both teams, so that's why it says like 6 pitches or whatever for Newhouser. Just ignore that. First delivery from Newhouser, ball 1, and I do got to do something really quickly. I got to change pitchers. Not cheating on the Tigers, don't worry. Also, why is Anibal Sanchez in the bullpen? Who knows? He was great in his prime, though, so I might bring him in, but for this game we are going to have Frank Leary, if that was a real person, on the mound for the Tigers. And I did change every team's manager, so yeah. There we go. I'll do the same with the... Oh, what am I doing? I don't know. I'll do the same with the Cardinals. Anyway, Frank Leary's first delivery here, I assume that's how you pronounce this at least, is strike 1 called. 1-1 on Roland here. And he's a new MLB... He was new in MLB Show 25, and Albert Pujols and Miguel Cabrera. That is shot the other way. That should be extra bases, and it is! And he's getting down and dirty with it. I don't know, looking like a pig, no offense. And it'll be a leadoff double for Scott Rowland. Also, let me make sure of that this is... Okay, both are good. Okay, and I do have alternate jerseys for the Cardinals. I couldn't change it for the Tigers, sadly. And this also has some... Like, it's hard to explain, but, like, Yadier Molina's not in the game, but, like, they created Yadier Molina and added him to the roster, as that is strike 1 to Yadier Molina. Maybe he'll be a new legend if they do reveal one on July 9th, which is tomorrow, which feels crazy. That's strike 2. And let me know if it's glitching at all. I would love to know, because, well, I don't like glitches, as y'all should be aware. Says at Tiger Stadium as the 0-2, he chops it back foul. Well, wave should be in. There we go. There's the correct thumbnail. 0-2. Yadier Molina pops him up on the infield, drifting back Trammell and making the play for the first out of the inning. I'll put this here. Okay, that's much better. Ozzie Smith now. Okay, you can hear me good. Just had to make sure you could. Nice contact hitter here on Ozzie Smith, if you will, as that is ball 1. Only 1 homer on the postseason for Ozzie Smith. The 1-0 is shot back foul, 1-1. I can join in just a little bit. Okay, wave. Or T-Man, if that's who that's controlling, but I assume it's wave. The 1-1 roped foul. One, 2 is swung on and missed. A not so great pitch to swing at, but Ozzie Smith is gonna reach base because they never threw it down. It's going to be ruled a wild pitch and a strikeout. It will not count as the second out because Ozzie Smith swung, but he got by the catcher, and Ozzie Smith was able to reach base with pretty much ease. Rogers Hornsby now, and Albert Pujols and Miguel Cabrera, I repeat, are the 2 big new legends for the Cardinals. And did I say Yadier Molina? I meant to say Albert Pujols. Albert Pujols, the big new Cardinals legend, who went 500. I don't know how they made it this far, but don't ask me, because I don't know. I don't control it. And so, yeah. A line is popped up. Foul territory! And the first baseman, Hank Greenberg, I believe. Yeah, I'm like 90% certain that is Hank Greenberg. Let me double check. It is. Alrighty. And now Albert Pujols, the big Cardinals, the big new legend for the Cardinals, comes to the dish, and the Tigers' big new legend is Miguel Cabrera, as that is strike 1. Albert Pujols is very capable of making this a 3-0 game. A mistake pitch here is going to definitely make this a 3-0 game. The 0-1, strike 2, 0-2. Last 10 games for Pujols, 3 home runs and 14 RBIs. The 0-2 from Frank Leary. Surely this dude's real. He just missed. And unlike the MLB The Show 23 Legends World Series, this game does have ABS challenge, the challenge system. like in real challenge, the ABS challenge system, like in real life. Why is that so hard to say? I don't know. That is fouled back. It'll be 1-2. Albert Pujols and Miguel Cabrera for the Cardinals and Tigers respectively, both wearing. That strike three called. Pujols not thrilled with the call. Does not challenge. Are both 29 rather. They're not both wearing number 5. I don't know what I was thinking. Now I just gotta see. Okay, I thought we were glitching. Okay. There's Dizzy Dean. I know he's real. I thought he wasn't, but he definitely is. Let me just make sure Frank Larry is a real dude here really quickly. He is a real dude. And then there's Dizzy Dean. Also a real dude. So we're going to bring him in. Put him in, folks! Put him in! As, speaking of, oh no, not what I wanted to do, Miguel Cabrera leads things off here for the Tigers. It's the Cardinals with 1 hit, and the Tigers with, well, none, because, well, I've just been bunting with both teams for the past 2 innings, and the Cardinals obviously are the away team, so they bat first. Game 2 will be tomorrow at 1:30 if I'm awake, being the key word. Dizzy Dean's first delivery, however, is ball 1, just a little bit over the plate, I believe. I hope I used that term right. Excuse me, the 1-0, ball 2, 2-0. 22-year career for Miguel Cabrera, or Miggy, as that's his nickname, with the Florida Marlins and the Detroit Tigers, obviously. More well known for the Tigers. That is a route by Miguel Cabrera. How far? 422. Tigers strike first. First hit of the game for the Tigers. First home run of the game for the Tigers. As I got something there. Ugh. I had pizza for lunch this morning since I slept till 1:49. And I brushed my teeth, but I guess I'd not get that piece out. That, and it got on the 105.7 exit velo, and I just guess that part never came out of the pizza of the pizza, so it landed on the monitor. I had to get it. I know that's gross. Anyway, Bill Freehand swings through it. Also, what are the Tigers doing bad in Miguel Cabrera? Second, don't ask me. It always seems like the team that wins Game 1 loses the World Series. Or wait, no, they might win the World Series because the Tigers won Game 1 of the Legends World Series and MLB Show 23 and won it all. I'm neutral, but I will say it would be cool to see a new champion, but it's neither here nor there, and I don't really care. Not intended to rhyme. That ball was roped by Miguel Cabrera off Dizzy Dean. He left that over the plate, and Miguel Cabrera made no mistake of it. That's a liner for Bill Freehand. And Dizzy Dean struggling here early. Alan Trammell now the batter. He was, no offense, he was a horrible manager at the Tigers in 03. But a great, or maybe it was 05, I don't even know at this point. He's had a swung on and missed. Probably 05. But he was a great player with them. The 0-1 is a ground ball. Roger Hornsby gets 1, but not 2. Ozzie Smith barely was on the base just to get 1. Ty Cobb, now the batter, not Ty Cobb, like captions always think I'm saying. That is roped. If he kept it fair, it's definitely out of here, but it is going to be caught in foul territory. Now, I have no idea who number 7 is. I really wish I knew. We're going to probably be able to see it here. And this is just, I just make that noise with my hand out of habit, so try not to criticize them before it. And I do have, this is unrelated to the game, but I do have a poll up on this channel. And it's, so you should go vote for, it's which mascot should I face for my mascot mashup on, as that is a pickoff attempt that fails. Should Harry Dogs, Georgia Bulldogs face for my mascot mashup live stream on July 17th or July 18th, which is going to be, as about 1, as I'm in this next Thursday, since I'm not going to be live, is 4-time home run champion Hank Greenberg. as I'm not going to be live streaming this next Friday as ball two, or as I'm going to finish this next Thursday. I'll probably do it July 18th, which is next Saturday, but make sure to vote on it. You have until then to do so, or at least that's, well, you can do it past that. I'm just counting the votes. Like the last day you'll be able to vote is July. It's like 1 minute before I live stream on next Saturday, July 18th. But anyway, back to the game as I was fouled back. The 2-2 popped up, and Yadier Molina makes the play. I don't know when yet, and that'll end the third. We're just going to pretend it's the first. But not before Yadier Molina gets a pitch right down the pipe and ropes it out of here. Not a good pitch from Dizzy Dean. Probably made him dizzy, honestly. But done. Stan Musial now. Make sure. Hopefully I'm pronouncing it right, rather. That is, he checked his swing a little bit and did go, so that'll be strike one. That is fouled back by Musial. And I am going to be doing, I don't know when yet, it's TBD. It'll be sometime during the school year. As that starts back for me August 3rd. As the 0-2 ball one. I'm going to be doing a throwback World Series wherever all the teams have wherever most of the teams have throwback logos and even some have throwback stadiums. As that is a ground ball base hit for Stan the Man Musial. Joe Medwick now. I think he was a real dude. He might have played in like the era where legends like Mickey Mantle played. I don't know. That is roped back foul. That's probably a souvenir for a fan. Now, which fan, nobody knows, but that's beyond the point. The 0-1 is a ground ball. 1 and 2. Great turn, or great fielding. I don't know who that is by the shortstop to flip it to the second baseman. I think it's Alan Trammell. Yeah, Alan Trammell's the second baseman. Now, I don't know who started the double play, but someone did. Chick Happy. I'm still convinced this dude ain't real. That is ball 1-1-0. The 1-0. Is roped foul. 1-1. 1-1. Last 10 games for Chick Happy. 6 runs driven in. And I need you now tonight. That's strike 2. Don't ask why I'm singing Bonnie Tyler's Total. Don't ask why I'm singing Total Eclipse of the Heart from the 80s by Bonnie Tyler. I think it was like 83 or it was probably 84 or 85 because that's when all the Azetta swung on missed. As that's when all the good here's a replay. As that's when all the good music came out from the 80s. It feels like, but it's still I was obsessed with that song this past Sunday, the 5th. As that is strike 1. Well, I thought we would be in soon, but I guess it's neither here nor there. It'd be nice to have some chatters to interact with, but I'll survive. I will survive! Okay, I'm not Gloria Gaynor, as that is a pop-up. Close to the warning track, Stan Musial, Stan the Man, in other words, we'll have it. And who's the batter now? And I need you now tonight, as the batter's Willie Horton. And I need you more than ever, as that is a grounder. The second baseman is all over that. Who is the second baseman? Rogers Hornsby. Sorry for all the random pausing. It's not because I want to. It's just because I don't know I don't know both teams insanely well, so I'm trying to figure out who some of their position. Well, I know them well, but not insanely well. So I'm trying to figure out the names of some of the positions. Thank you. Might have been Ozzie Smith, but I think it was Rogers Hornsby. It doesn't matter. That's strike 1 after the first pitch was a ball. Somehow, as that is a ground ball, the third baseman, Scott Rowland, rather, there to eat that up. Not in a weird way. And in comes Anibal Sanchez. I was thinking about throwing him in game 2, honestly, for the Tigers, but hopefully he will not use too much energy here, because I would like to throw him. at some point this World Series, since he's a new legend. Legend, thank you, voice. Golly. Johnny Mize, the batter. So it's foul back. What I was gonna say is Frank Leary had thrown more pitches than Dizzy Dean, and Frank Leary had the lead, which is a bit crazy. That's ball 1-2. 1-2. I would say welcome to have one viewer, but it's me, as that's roped back foul. We'll do it again. Well, it's only been one foul ball. My commentary might have been a bit off, but it's fine. Or so far. So far, thank you. There's a ground ball. Trammell! It's just past his dive. And it's a leadoff single for Johnny Mize. Scott Rowland now the batter. And that is a ground ball foul. Pretty much megged the catcher over there warming up. I know it's World Cup season. I can't help it. I don't even like soccer. I just know the term megged from some of my friends who are obsessed with soccer. Is that a strike one? There's some of the people warming up in the pen for the Tigers. It's 0-2. He got him. And I am neutral. I just haven't. I've sounded off. Oh my word! I cannot speak. There's the replay, but if I show too much replays, then it risks it cutting out. Oh my gosh! I cannot speak. That's ball 1. I do think I'm a great commentator, not to be arrogant, but it's annoying whenever I cannot speak. I'm going to be honest. 2 watching. The 1-0 is robbed by Molina! That could be a momentum shift in this game! It's 2-1 St. Louis! The Cardinals have taken a 2-1 lead. You cannot leave it over the plate like that to Yadier Molina. And he made no mistake of it. And this might become a back and forth affair. Wow! He went from prime Anibal Sanchez. Anibal Sanchez went from prime Anibal Sanchez as that's ball 1. He disagrees. That's going to be our first ABS challenge, and it's going to be overturned. I don't know that I agree with that overturn, but it's neither here nor there. Anyway, I don't know what I'm looking at, honestly. Anyway, Anibal Sanchez went from prime Anibal Sanchez to washed up 2021 Anibal Sanchez with just one swing off of Yadier Molina, but he's back to prime Anibal Sanchez. That has popped up. The play easily made to retire Ozzie Smith. Welcome to second viewers. That is a swing and a miss on a high fastball there by Rogers Horn. 0-1 is ball 1. 1-1. Nice OPS for Rogers Hornsby out of 161 games played. That is strike 2 rather called. I might have challenged if I was the hitter, but it's neither here nor there. 1-2 just missed. Ball 2. Do I sound? Let me know if I sound quiet, guys. 2-2. He swings at it in the dirt. The catcher's gonna have to throw down, and who is their catcher? It is Bill Freehand. Good to know. Let me know if I sound quiet. 2-2. Button and battle in the inning, but not before Anibal Sanchez leaves one over the plate to Yadier Molina, and the Cardinals take a 2-1 lead rather. Total eclipse of a heart. And Harry Breachin comes in. Hi, Wave. How are you? I'm good. Thanks for asking. Charlie Geheiringer, I hope I said that right, and is that his ball 1. Who do you want to win, Wave? I'm neutral. 105 subs, that's right, Wave. Thanks to all the people who have subbed in the past week. I've gotten a lot. I had a voice crack as that is fouled back. 29 homers out of 161 games played. 2 of the Tigers players, or one of the Cardinals players and one of the Tigers players have only missed 1 game. That's insane. In the regular season. Because there's not 162 games in the postseason, at least I hope not. I will say, as a neutral announcer, it's good that's the ground ball back foul. By Wave. That was interesting. Oh, weird. They had to go that quick, but okay. Bye. 1-2. is grounded. Albert Pujols makes the play to retire Gehringer. Miguel Cabrera now, who has out of one at bat, has 1 home run, batting 7th. And the Cardinals have learned that if they make a mistake, Miguel Cabrera can easily tie this game up. He's very capable, so is Pujols. Though Pujols has not done too much in his 2 at-bats this game. Ozzie Smith makes the play to retire Cabrera there, however. Bill Freehand, now the batter, takes strike 1. 0-1. One is grounded foul. Out of 152 games, Bill Freehand has the catcher Bill Freehand has 152 hits. I was gonna say before we left that we should all be glad that the Dodgers didn't make it, so there will be no three-peat in this game's timeline, which is good because I'm tired of the Dodgers rather. I almost said I'm not, but I definitely am. The 0-2 is a hung pitch that Freehand drives the other way! And number 7, I believe, that's Stan Musial, cannot make the play. Who's number 7? I really wish I knew. Dang it. How do I not know? I don't know. I wish I do. We're just going to call him number 7 for now. I thought that got out. Alan Trammell now the batter. That is ball 1, just a little bit off the plate. Trammell 0 for 1 so far with a fielder's choice. Runner on second and 2 out. That's ball 2, 2-0. 196 home runs out of 21 seasons for Trammell in his career. Hitters count 2-0. Is grounded off Breachin. That's a tough play that I believe the second baseman Rogers Hornsby, and yes, the second baseman Rogers Hornsby makes. What a play to get the Cardinals, or to keep the Cardinals in the lead. What happened here? Is there a rain delay? Whoa. Whoa, did the game end? What? No. Okay, I thought the game ended. Jim Bunning now coming in as to face Albert Pujols, rather. He takes ball 1, the 1-0. I'm neutral, but I will say with the Cardinals logo, I like it, but like on their jerseys, I like it. Don't get me wrong, as Pujols swings through that. But at the top, it has World Series covering up part of their logo, which I'm not a fan of, but it's neither here nor there, as that's ball 2. I hope we get some chatters. Is it 3:10? I can't even read the time anymore. It's 3:40 Eastern time. That has popped up. Back it goes onto the warning track where Ty Cobb will have it. Stan Musial now the batter. He takes ball 1 outside on a slider at 84 miles per hour from Jim Bunning. 1-0. Is a little liner, but it should be, and just caught yet again by Ty Cobb. He's been busy over there. Joe Medwick now the batter. Good golly, Miss Miley. Joe Medwick swings through first offering at a four-seam fastball at 89 miles per hour from Jim Bunning. Not Bunting, Bunning. LOL. That is fouled back, and it'll be 0-2. Looks like Jack Morris warming up in the bullpen for the Tigers. 0-2. That is a ground ball the other way by Medwick. It'll be a 2-out single, or as one may say, a 2-out knock. Chick Happy now. Why does he look so much like Kyle Shanahan? This delivery, ball 1. Strikeout and ground out so far for Happy. He is 0 for 2. 1-0. Strike 1, 1-1. There's his average splits. 2.200 against left-handed pitching, so I believe he does better against left-handed pitching than against right-handed pitching. I have no idea if Jim Bunning's a left or right-handed pitcher. Doesn't matter. The 1-2 as he Swung at what I like to call the high inside cheese on the 1-1. Checked it. Did he go? No. And then it'll be 2-2. 2-2-2-2. I'm just kidding. 2-2. He just missed with Johnny Mize, the DH, on deck. That's as close as you can get right there. 3-2 from Jim Bunning is popped up sky high and playable again for who other hand, honestly, this half inning. Ty Cobb. He makes the play again, and now guess who's batting? Ty Cobb. Golly. Ty Cobb be doing everything for the Tigers. It feels like that is strike one called. 0 for 2 with a flyout and ground out so far. 0-1 delivery is roped back foul. 0-2. 0-2. 2026 All-Star Ty Cobb. I mean, whenever you're a legend, what do you expect? The 0-2 from Harry Breachin is in the dirt. That Yadier Molina, I don't know what I was trying to say, honestly, for ball 1. 1-2. 1-2 is a ground ball. Pujols there and making the play. Who bats second? Hank Greenberg. I'm going to be honest. I don't know that he's came out. Oh, shoot. He definitely has. It's 0 for 2. First delivery from Harry Breachin. I don't know why I said 0-2. I honestly don't know. It's fouled back. 0-1. 0-1. Golly, I sounded insanely loud. That hurt my ear. Sorry if I hurt anyone's ears there. It's fouled back. 0-2. Now 0-2. Did I say 0-2 before? I meant to say 0-1. That is shot the other way. A little blue putter. It's going to fall. Happy gets to it, so that's who number 7 is. And it'll be a 1-out knock/single. And Al Kaline now in my MLB The Show 23 Legends World Series got robbed of a home run. That's strike 1. 0-1. 0-1 is grounded foul. 430 home runs in his career, over 23, I think I said, seasons for Kaline, and that is roped just foul. 0-2 is swung on and missed by Kaline. That'll be the second out of this half inning, and they're going to take out Harry Breachin and bring in Adam Wainwright. I forgot Adam Wainwright played for the Cardinals. How did I forget that? I should not be slapping my forehead because I forgot something. Willie Horton, now the batter, takes ball 1. Why is he rolling his eyes like that? Not trying to criticize, I'm just saying. Home run here gives the Tigers the lead back. 1-0, strike 1, 1-1. 1-1. That was great. 1-1. Is ball 2 just a bit outside. Actually, that time, not as a joke. It was just a bit outside. There we go. 2-1 is popped up on the infield. And who wants it? Adam Wainwright. It'll curve back to him. And that'll end the 6th. And Jim Bunning remains in with the Cardinals still up 2-1. Hopefully y'all can hear. Okay, that's ball 1. I accidentally turned my mic off. We're good. That's strike 1. Warming up in the Tigers pen, RJ Valerdi and RJ Zumaya. Hopefully y'all can hear me good. Warming up in the Tigers pen. That is a little bloop, rope the other way. Back! Track and off the wall. It'll one-hop the wall, but not be a ground rule double, but it will be a leadoff double for Johnny Mize. Maybe I thought at first he should be a nice singer like Johnny B. Good, but no, he's a good baseball player. I don't know why I thought Johnny B. Good was a singer. I meant to say Chuck Berry, but either way, RFP. This is not a music contest. The 1-0. Scott Rowland swings through it. 1-1. What up, Father Flair? That's strike 2, 1 and 2. Cardinals and Tigers. You left Father Flare. Cardinals and Tigers are the two teams. Who do you want to win? This is the same thing as my Legends World Series, basically, but it's Year of the New Legends, so it's my finale for Year of the New Legends. The two big new legends for both these teams are Albert Pujols for the Cardinals, as that has popped up back foul, and and the Tigers' new legend is Miguel Cabrera. Both are 29 years old on their cards. It goes from the second, or I lied. It goes from that's ball 3 with Yadier Molina on deck. It goes from the 3rd to the 9th inning, because counting the 3rd inning, that is technically 7 innings. And oh gosh, Bill Freehand disagrees. We'll see. Does it get overturned? Does it get overturned? No! And the Tigers will have on 1 out. Jim Bunning, ball 1. That was his 26th delivery. And let me know. That is swung on and missed. And as crazy as it might sound, I think that's the first strike of the inning for the Tigers. Father Flare, I think holds a grudge against the Tigers. LOL. That's a pop up, and who other than these past 2 innings, he's been busy. Ty Cobb to make the play. 4 viewers now. Well, now. Oh my word! This is not the time to glitch. Sorry. Mother Flare's on the way. It looks like Ozzie Smith now the batter. The Wizard of Oz or something like that is what they called him. Ty Cobb is underneath it and. Throw it to 3rd. The runner does not tag. Yeah, welcome to chat. We're down to 2 viewers, but sorry about the frustration. We're down. Welcome to all the 3 viewers. I'm just focused on my commentary. Rogers Hornsby now, and no, not all. Like Yadier Molina is technically not a legend in the game. They just created him as a. They created him and put him on the roster. Whoever made this roster, I forgot the name already. Same roster I used for my Indians rebuild, and that is a little swinging bunt by Hornsby, jump throw, and a nice play to end the half inning by Jim Bunning. Jump throw. Whoa! Are you home or at work, Father Flare? Just curious. Adam Wainwright goes back to work here in the bottom of the 7th. 2 more innings to go. Who wants it more? Cardinals or Tigers? And no, not the Arizona Cardinals, because they're trash. No offense. Work. Oh. 1-0 is strike 1. Can't chat long. For some odd reason, I've not had any chatters this live stream. 1-1. Wave said he could join, then he just said, hi, how are you? Then he just dipped without even letting me know. Well, he said I gotta go, but he said I can chat in a little bit, so I expected him to be in the full live stream. Then he just said, peace. And Beard isn't in. Mother Flare's at Walmart or something like that. Probably is at his foul back by Harry Hillman. I always thought it was Heelman, but I think it's Hillman. I don't know. It's not important. 1-2. Swung on and missed on a 12-6 curve, and Heelman cannot believe it. He might be flipping ottomans whenever he gets home tonight. Charlie Geheiringer. Mother Flare just arrived at home as that is fouled back. Oh, and 1. The 0-1 is roped down the line by Geheiringer. I don't know how to pronounce it, and it's going to be foul. Geheiringer. I hope I'm saying that right. That is a swing and a miss for a 2nd out of the half inning for the Tigers. Miguel Cabrera now, he's got the only run that came back in the 3rd for the Tigers on a home run. That was an absolute blast. Nobody was in the chat for it, unfortunately. That is a ground ball foul. I believe it hit off Yadier Molina's foot, but who knows? Or maybe his chest protector. It's not important. My gosh, I cannot speak. 0-2. Checked it. Did he go? No. And he's like, thank gosh, I think I went. No, just kidding. 2 players. played in the same era, facing off Adam Wainwright and and Miguel Cabrera. That is a rope back foul. What an at bat we got here. What a duel between pitcher and hitters we got here. That is a swing and a miss. I'll try to check in later, depending on how long you stream. Love you, buddy. It's gonna be till the end of this game. Albert Pujols 0 for 3. Good game here for sure. Low scoring. That's ball 1. I will be doing this weekend more than likely as well, so you should be able to get in for those games. I'm going to be doing it at 1:30. Keyword if I'm awake. 1-1. 1-1. Ball 2, 2-1. 2-1 on Pujols. No, just kidding. Pujols. 2-1 is a little chopper to Trammell, reacting quickly and making a good throw to retire Pujols. Hello, Mother Flare. Who do you want to win? Cardinals with Albert Pujols as their big new legend, or Tigers with Miguel Cabrera as their big new legend? Strike 1 there on Stan Musial. Love you, bye, Father Flare. Anyway, Musial, the batter, ropes this one foul. Mother Flare wants the Cardinals to win as well. I'm neutral. Father Flare wants the Cardinals to win as well. I believe they got a piece of the catcher. I already forgot his name. How did I forget that? Bill Freehand. No, not Freeman. 0-2 is swung on and missed. Bunning has been doing very good ever since he came in. First strikeout, however. He's been getting a lot of ground balls and flyouts. My gosh, I cannot speak. Joe Medwick, now the batter, he clobbers one foul. The 0-1 is ball 1. 1-1, but Bill Freehand disagrees. Taps his helmet, and that is going to be overturned. So the count will be 0-2, and the Tigers will maintain that one challenge. And Jim Bunning's 42nd delivery is coming, not Bunting. Bunning is that is ball 1. Bunting is spelled B-U-2. 2-2. And we were glitching for a sec there. 2-2. Just missed. 3-2. At least Angel Hernandez ain't umpire in this game. I can only imagine how many ABS challenges there would be. That's ball 4, just a little bit outside, and I mean it. We'll see. Do they take him out? No, they let him face Chick Happy. Yes, that's a real person apparently. Homer would blow this game wide open for the Cardinals. That is ball 1. That is ball 1. Okay, you can hear me good. Good. I cannot speak. Strike 1 there called. It looked a bit outside to me, but no challenge from the Cardinals. And it'll remain, the count will remain 1-1. 1-1. Strike 2, 1-2. Happy, or not happy, Bunning 1 strike away from getting out of yet another inning without any damage. 1-2. Ball 2. He's been in ever since the 5th or 6th. I can't remember which inning. And he has dominated ever since. Bunning, that is. 2-2. He got him! Strike 3 called! Happy cannot believe it! Wow! You look familiar. Jordan Hicks coming in here for the Cardinals. St. Louis Cardinals. I called them the Arizona Cardinals in my head for no reason. Dog player. That is roped by Bill Freehand, but caught a couple steps shy of the track. Teddy is a dog. Anyway, Alan Trammell now the batter. I think I already said it, but if I haven't, Jordan Hicks now in. That is a high fastball, high inside cheese, or the high cheese, Mother Flare for strike 1. 0-1, 1-1, just missed. 1-1 is ball 2, 2-1. 2-1 from Hicks. And I don't think this might be the same Jordan Hicks that played for the Yankees. I don't know. Ball 3, 3-1. 2 homers this postseason. for Ty Cobb, as the count's 3-1 here on Trammell. And his third homer, assuming that this is a walk, which it is, but Yadier Molina disagrees. And we'll see. Verdict, it is overturned. It'll make it a full count. Seen a lot of ABS challenges. First from the Cardinals, but a lot by a lot by the Tigers is that a strike 3 called, and one by the Cardinals. Here's a replay. I think that's the right call. That is the ump cam, and now Ty Cobb, if he hits his 3rd postseason home run here, we are tied. And he will not be doing so on that first pitch, as that is strike 1. Why does Ty Cobb look like a witch? No offense. 0-1. Is a ground ball. I believe that's Rogers Hornsby there, and it is, and he will make said play. That was cringe. He will make the play, and in comes Jose Valverde to face the 6, 7, 8 hitters in the Cardinals lineup. Here in the top of the 9th of Game 1 of this World Series, and another disagree by Bill Brian, and this one is overturned. How many bad strike calls has this umpire made? To Angel Hernandez 2.0 apparently. Golly. At least it feels like it. Johnny Mize the batter. As I said earlier, that is strike 2 called. Denny McLean and Jay Zumaya, or RJ Zumaya, rather. 0-2. Now, granted, he has got some of the challenges correct, but none for... He's missed all the challenges that the Cardinals have had. They've only had one, but still. 0-2. I put a shoe in the pot. That was cringe. That's to the backstop, and it'll be ball 1. Wine, I cannot speak. Thanks for the drink, Mother Flare. Well, you could be watching. I don't know why I screamed it like... I don't know why I said it like that. I'm not screaming. 1-2. It is a little ground ball foul again. How many foul balls are there going to be in one game? Holy, there's no one like you. That is a ground ball. Diving! And Greenberg cannot get there. It'll be another leadoff single for the Cardinals. Not their first this game. Not their... Well, it probably would be their last because it's the last inning. Well, maybe if it goes into extra innings, then not. I don't know. No, Scott Rowland, the batter, takes ball 1. Another challenge by Bill Brian. He's got caught. No, I'm just kidding. And that one is overturned. Golly, how many calls is this umpire going to miss? I'm trying to be neutral, but it's getting hard to do with all these missed calls by this ump. 2 watching. 0-1. Popped up. Hank Greenberg in foul territory. Reaches and cannot get there, and nor can Ty Cobb. 0-2 on Scott Rowland. Oh, 2 is ball 1. 1-2. I'm listening, working on supper. Okay, Mother Flare. What are we having for supper, speaking of? Or you're working on supper real quick. 1-2 is ball 2. Just barely outside. Uh, 2-2 grounder foul. How long have I been live for? 49 minutes. Steak. What are steak tips, Mother Flare? I know what steak is, but I don't know what steak tips are. 2-2. In the dirt. The runner will not advance. That'll make it a full count, however. 3-2. Now on rolling. Is ball 4. Okay. Whenever you can, Shaq, can you tell me what steak tips are? Just curious. Yadier Molina now the batter. 2 on, nobody out, takes strike 1. 0-1. Is popped up foul. Basically it's steak, okay. You can work on supper. You can do whatever you were doing beforehand. 0-2, ball 1, and Bill Brian disagrees again. Wow, will this one get overturned? No, and the Tigers will finally be out of challenges. It's like a never-ending challenges for the Tigers, it's felt like. Not really. Tigers needing a triple play to get out of the inning, but that's probably not going to happen. That's fouled back. Holy, there is no one like you. 1-2 is swung on and missed by Yadier Molina. That'll be the first out of the inning. Now Ozzie Smith grounds it for one. On to first, the turn is late, so they'll be cornered with 2 outs for Rogers Hornsby. With a walk, if he walks him, then Albert Pujols will have a grand slam opportunity. That, if he walks him, that has popped up, and maybe a souvenir for a fan. But that's it. 0-1 is swung on and missed. 0-2. Hornsby takes ball 1. I was about to say down on strikes he goes, but nope. 1-2 from Vallardy is fouled back. We'll do it again. 1-2. 24 total pitches for Vallardy this inning. Or Valverde. Maybe that's how you say it. How you say it. Thank you, boys. 1-2, ball 2. 2-2. From Valverde, I cannot speak, is fouled back. What an at-bat from Hornsby. This is still anybody's game here on the bottom of the ninth. Or top of the ninth, not bottom of the ninth. Take away top of the ninth. Google Gemini AI that summarizes this. That's grounded. Hank Greenberg is there. And Valverde will win the battle. Hank Greenberg, Al Kaline, and Willie Horton will be the Tigers' last hopes in Game 1, facing Jason Ichringhausen. I'll be right back. Maybe. Alrighty, guys, I am back, and we'll see. Can the Tigers go? That was cringe. Welcome to the second viewer. We'll see. Can the Tigers tie us up here? I know I'm not rigging this I don't rig these so that one team can win, and I'd not rig it to where the Tigers made it back. I wasn't even controlling them. If I'm being 100% honest, I wanted a different team, but then I realized it would be a great matchup, so I survived it. I'm neutral, and I'm not saying who I want to win in any way or any form there. It's that it's fouled back by Hank Greenberg. A 1. I don't cheat or anything like that. It said it swung on and missed for strike 2. For MLB Show 23 Legends World Series either. Obviously, it's a neutral announcer. 0-2 is swung on and missed. Hank Greenberg throws his bat, probably flips an ottoman too. Just whoa. Al Kaline now in my MLB Show 23 Legends World Series got robbed of a homer by Barry Bonds. It's that is ball 1. 1-0. 1-0 is strike 1, 1-1. 1-1 on K-line. It's 0 for 3. He shoots it foul, or ropes it foul. 1-2. 1-2 on K-line. Ishringhausen's delivery, ball 2. It was almost in the dirt. Good save by Yadier Molina. 2-2 is popped up foul. 3 watching. Welcome to the third viewer. The stakes are not high. I don't know. I just wanted to make it sound more dramatic than it actually is. 2-2 is grounded foul. We'll do it again. The 2-2 is popped up. What do you know? Foul. 1 mistake and this game is tied. Just saying. I know I'm neutral. 2-2 is swung on and missed. Slider at 85 miles per hour to get K-line. That might have been the high inside cheese, and it was. Pitch break 5 inches, pin rate 1704 RPM. I don't know what that means. Pitch type slider. That is the pitch that is the pitch, and that is the strikeout you need as a Cardinals fan or player. I'm neutral. Willie Horton, now the Tigers' last hope here in Game 1. He will take strike 1, four-seam fastball at 94 miles per hour. 0-1 is ball 1. And back to what I said about me, like, I don't rig anything. I have changed, like, in my, that, and I'll do it tomorrow. That is probably, never mind. Popped up, Albert Pujols there, and the underdog St. Louis Cardinals take Game 1 by a final score of 2-1. They beat the 91 and 71 Detroit Tigers as they themselves were at 50 or 81 and 81, and they snuck in, and well, what I would assume was what I would assume was a division that played not so great. 2-1 Cardinals. Bob Gibson, I assume, with the win. There's a standout, Yadier Molina. Newhouser with the loss, I assume, and Miguel Cabrera, player that did great. A standout for the Tigers. Or no, Dizzy Dean with the win. Anibal Sanchez with the loss, and Jason Ishringhausen with the save. His 4th this postseason for Ishringhausen. Dizzy Dean 3-1 this postseason. Anibal Sanchez 0-1 this postseason. And the Tigers and the Cardinals just need to win 3 more games to be World Series champions. As here are some of the highlights. There's that Miguel Cabrera home run that gave the Tigers an early lead. Can the Tigers come back and take Game 2? We'll find out tomorrow at 1:30 if I'm awake. Stay tuned for World Series game numero dos, number 2 tomorrow. Cardinals Tigers. Now what the pitching matchup will be, no clue. But as I was saying, there's some of the highlights. There's the final out, or that's not the final out. That's the final out. And how about the new legend Albert Pujols for the Cardinals, the 29-year-old, getting the final out? Player of the game, Jason Ishringhausen. Dizzy Dean with the win. Jason Ishringhausen with the save. And Anibal Sanchez with the loss. But anyway, as I was saying earlier, I don't rig this at all, but like, now that the Tigers lost, just to make it a good World Series, I might make some lineup changes, but that makes sense. Like, I'm not gonna put their best player at every position, and then put the worst player at every position for the Cardinals. And then if I make lineup changes for the Cardinals, then I would put I'd change some players, but I'd also make some changes for the Tigers as well. Go Cardinals. Looks like it was a great game. It was, mother flare. Game 2 will be tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Now, what time it'll be? Hopefully 1:30, but I cannot guarantee you that I'll be awake. And then my backup time is probably 2:30 or 3 o'clock, depending on when I wake up. So, yeah. Bye, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe with notifications. So, yeah, bye. Bye, guys. Have a great rest of your day. So, yeah, bye, guys. Bye, guys, and bye, Mother Flare. And bye to the third viewer watching.